All green today, no red, no blown accounts. Started the day a little unsure, market chopped a bunch. We had negative PPI core data, we had negative US unemployment rates, and the market was just very choppy. Ended up buying a couple minutes after market start, buying, averaging in, and selling for the first account, profiting around 200. Went to the next account, traded this little spike down from the 21 EMA, and was in with about 3 contracts. Sold for around 100, 250. Got in and then trailed the last one to this high, selling here for a total profit of $1,000. So that last contract really banks for this account. So far up $1,200 with 2 accounts. The next account, I traded pretty much right after on this consolidation on the below the 21 EMA. Got long with 1 contract, sold quick for the quick volatility pump. Hindsight, you could say I should have held, should have trailed it. Sold at the 21 EMA test. At this consolidation here, after around 6-8 minutes, got in short with 2 contracts, sold 1 pretty much right away, and then sold the other right below the 21 EMA. Profited around 500 with that, with those 2 trades. The next trade, I got in long when it started to curl up under this pivot point at 21,270. Got in long, held for the break, and trailed it all the way to the 21 EMA test. Profiting 867 in that account. The next account, I traded pretty much right after. Going long at this 21 EMA test. This one was a longer trade. The volatility started to drop right here. Threw another long under on this wick down. Sold both. I was actually in with 4 contracts. Sold 2 above the 21 EMA. Rode the other 2. Selling for a 20-point gain at this here, this little quick volatility. The ES was showing a little curl over, like it wanted to come down, so I got out and sold it. All in all, up 1,066 in that account. So far up 212, 2,000, and then this account $3,000 so far. On the next account, we waited a while, it looks like. Where did we trade? I know I put 1 short here. I think I did this account. Hold on. I traded this account. Going short here. Somehow I was in. The hotkeys messed up or something. I was trading a total different account. Was in with this account by accident and sold for a $200 loss after I realized I went short here. The hotkeys messed up. Something happened. The 15, I traded a short here. This is the gap fill of the day. The gap fill was at 21,392. The market slowly grinded up on low volatility to that, spiking up with a little more volatility spike. Got in on that volatility spike, shorting, adding a bunch of contracts here at this high, selling on the way down, mismanaged it a little bit, and then sold the final contract down here at the previous day gap fill resistance that now was support. Only made 100, so I FOMO'd, and I believe I shorted here with one, and then shorted a lot on the looking for a lower high, which I love trading. So the market went higher high, higher low. I was looking for the lower high, which it did execute. So I shorted a bunch expecting that and hoping for that, knowing that the account could blow. You got to know the account can blow and know your risk tolerance if you're going to do this. So I shorted that, waited for the test of this pivot point at 21,390 area and sold out. The market was hesitating, was hoping it was going to drop all the way to the 21 EMA and I was going to trail like 2 contracts, but it hesitated, so I just got out. Ended up profiting 2,800 with that account on these trades. The next account, I waited a while. It just slowly grinded up for like 12 minutes. Got in short on this curl over. All the markets were curling over. The NQ 30 minute was looking bearish. The NQ 5 minute was looking bearish. The ES was coming down. I got in with 3 or 2 short and then sold on this volatility spike, one, and then on this little consolidation, the other. And then the market was curling back up and was just going to slowly grind up. So I got out. Ended up shorting. I bought again here, it looks like, and ended up selling quick on this quick volatility spike. Profiting 621 in that account. I did trade another account through this. This one had very low drawdown, so I maintained a tight stop. Shorting at this quick wick up and hoping for a rejection of the pivot point at 21,430. I did get the rejection a little bit, but we also had this little range trend line that it was ranging in. I got out on the bounce of that, and then it was curling up, bouncing off of it. So I got out before I went negative for the day, and I'm glad I did. Ended up profiting 240 in that account. I believe that was the last trade of the day. Traded 3. No, this is the last trade of the day. I took a short. The market was up 200 points without at least a 50-point pullback. It was only pulling back 20 points, 20 points, 20 points, slowly grinding up. The news was just overweighing it, and it didn't matter that the news this morning was negative. So I shorted expecting a breakthrough this 21 EMA and a rejection of this trend line range, which it did reject. It did not have the power to pull back through the 21 EMA and this pivot point at the 430s. Ended up selling one and holding all through this. Negative 1,000, up 600. Ended up selling for a profit of 217 through there. Could have locked in some when it spiked through. The pivot point was a little more aggressive, wanted a little greedy. And that's a wrap of the day. Up 6,800. If you enjoy this raw, uncut recap, I'm live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST for market open. Subscribe, follow, like the video, comment below. I'll be live tomorrow. See you there. Peace.